Hello and welcome to a new video. So it's been a while, I've had a little bit of a break from a Nurburgring Blast, but with an update to GT Sport. We've got 3 new cars, 2 of them pretty slow, so probably not ready for a lap time yet, but the fastest one is a new GT1 car. So this is the Aston Martin DBR9 GT1, so we've got 1,100 kilos of weight, and near as makes a no difference, 600 horsepower from a V12. So this is going to be a good lap. It'll be interesting to see how it does against some of the other cars in Nurburgring Blast. Looking at the leaderboard, other GT3 kind of pace was looking at the RS01, which was looking at about 651. Other cars we've got like BMW M8 GTE, and that was a 650, so around the high 6-minute mark. But this is GT1, and we're not going to be running in GR3 spec. We're going to be running it bog standard out the box default setup, so it might be able to go a little bit faster, especially with that long straight. This is a Le Mans winner, so it'll probably do well down the Dottinger. So without further ado, let's get to it. Right, so back to Nurburgring Blast. We've got the Aston Martin, no HUD, no assist, no setup. Right, across the start finish line, top of third, hard on the brakes there, a bit of understeer and a bit of oversteer on the exit. Right, down the hill we go, up through the gears, can really open up that V12, dabber brakes and back on the power, up to 5th already, and then hard on the brakes, lift off and then back on the brakes, down to 3rd. Gonna try and carry as much speed as possible through this first section here. There we go, and then on the brakes quite early there because we want to focus on the exit. Going to be flat out now. Can't actually see the exit curve there just because of the long nose, but we have to just know it's there. Right, up to the flung plats. Gonna have a dabber brake, and then in we go. Back on the power. Right, use that V12 torque. Right, we can start opening it up. This car is very long geared. See, we're up to 6th now. Very rarely use 6th. After all, this is a Le Mans winner, so it's very much like that 6th gear is for the Mulsanne straight. Just so you can cruise down there, save a bit of fuel, get the revs down a little bit lower. Right, on the power, use the curb on the exit. Right, into the foxholes. Open her up again, got a bit of gravity assistance. Car feels pretty fast, up to about 240, 250 kph. After that, it continues to accelerate, just not with as much gusto. Whoa, hit the curb there, lost the rear end, but we made it through. Right, focus on the exit here. On the power. Come on. There we go. 4th. Should be able to get 5th in a moment. Yeah, 5th before the Rebel Tree. As we go, and then dabber brake, down 1 gear, power through the corner. And then hard on the brakes, down to 3rd, understeer, understeer. Right, avoid the curb on the right hand side. On the grass a little bit there. Going to use the torque a 3rd out of this corner. There we go. Right, up to 4th, and then we're going to lift off, float it in, and then we're into miss, hit, miss. Dabber brake, get that weight transfer back over the nose. Looks like we've got a bit too much there and actually went over the curb. Right, going to really attack here. So, standout features of this car in default tune, it's definitely the speed. Top speed is, it just keeps on going. Especially compared to its contemporary, maybe GR3 cars that you'll probably see online used with. But it's also its brakes. Got very, very good brakes. Really strong and powerful. Right, up the hill we go. Up to 5th already. Going to be flat out through this left-hand kink. And then hard on the brakes. Going to try and use 3rd. Focus on the exit. There we go, because we're going to be all uphill now. So this kind of shows great power of this car, but also its long gearing. So we're going up the hill. You can see we're already up into 5th, but we're not going to get 6th up here. So flat out, you can see its speed is increasing, just not as much. Could maybe take 6th, but I think will probably cost us more time there. Dabber brake down 1 gear, and then back up to 5th, and then we're going to float it in over the blind crest and back on the power. Right, now into the carousel section, hard on the brakes. Rear end just didn't want to come with us then. Right, on the power and towards the carousel we go. On the brakes, whoa, rear end almost went. Not as smooth as I would have liked through there, but we got through it anyways. Right, up through the gears we go. We're going to take fifth, yes, take fifth. And then we're into the roller coaster section, into the corner that my friend calls the man filter corner, after the man filter AMG Mercedes crashed here in the Nürburgring 24. And then on the power, right, down the hill we go. Can start opening her up again. Dab a brake. Oh, hit that curb a bit too hard. We can abuse that curb there through Wipperman. Down to third, and then we're going to be up into Brunchen Complex. This is probably where it might lose out to some of the GT3 cars. Some of the GT3 cars do have a bit more overall grip. Right, come on, Brunchen. Oh God, look at that understeer. We went in too deep there. On the brakes early for this corner, so third gear, on the power, shoot for the sky. Oh, got on the curb there. Had to get it out of it. Whew, that keeps you awake. Over the yump, down to fourth. Come on, come on. There we go. Up over the rise. Back on the power. Oh, that corner there is scary. The front wheel's literally taken off the ground there. Car gets very light. Right, down to my least favourite corners. Down my brakes, down one gear. Down another gear for this one. And then baby carousel, here we come. Just going to take it nice and easy through there. Then on the power. Right, final corner before Dottingerher. Going to hold fourth. Yeah, there we are. Can we? Wow, can't even see the apex. So the long bonnet. Right, onto Dottingerher. Let's see if we can use that sixth gear now. Up the gears we go. Let's pull sixth. There we go. So you can see, just about see the speedo there. It's still increasing. It's getting there. So I suppose on a long Mulsa and straight, this will be handy, especially if you could get a whiff of slipstream. That would help you even more. Not quite cracking 280 kph, but we should on the downhill section now. Yep, there we go. Try and take the line of least resistance under the Bilstein Bridge. Flat out through there. Hard on the brakes. Right, final chicane. Hold second. Final corner. In it goes. Right, on the power. Shoot for the line. And across we go. Oh, that's a good lap. Right, let's see where it is. We're thinking probably high 650s. 643. So as I said, a bit faster than the GT3 cars, but this is a GT1 car. But I hope you have enjoyed this Nurburgring Blast. We've done quite a few cars. I'll put the leaderboard up in a moment. But if you did like it, I'd appreciate a like. If you didn't like it, give it a dislike. That's perfectly fine as well. Just let me know how I can do it better in the future. And until the next time, have a good one.